This is the from the outside not so new iPhone 8 Plus, and here are my 5 personal pros and cons to help you guys decide whether you should pick it up or not. So without wasting any time with long intros, let's get into the pros. Starting with Qi wireless charging. It's finally here and it's great. Now, sure, I know Android has had that for ages, however, with a company as large and influential as Apple implementing the feature, we got ourselves a much more widespread feature benefiting all of us. I'm willing to bet that we'll see a bunch of these charging pads all over coffee shops, restaurants, and more. We'll also see a lot more research going into this technology, meaning it'll get improved in terms of charging speed and efficiency, and also eventually we'll be able to buy tables or desks with wireless charging across the entire surface. That's going to be awesome. In terms of wireless charging on the iPhone right now, I'm gonna have to say it is a bit behind the competition because it charges at 5 watts instead of 15 watts on, for example, the S8. But yeah, nonetheless, it is definitely a step in the right direction for Apple and the entire industry. Next up, I'm gonna have to say I love this camera. Photos look so clean, crisp, and just very true to real life. And also now we've got 60 FPS 4K video, which is insane. It's most likely the only phone doing this right now. And that's thanks to the all-new A11 Bionic processor, which is my third pro of the iPhone 8. It's fantastic. Now you're not going to notice a big increase in performance regarding normal tasks like social media and browsing the web. However, this increase in power enables technologies we've never actually been able to implement into the iPhone before. Some examples of those would be AR and actual 4K video editing right on the phone. Next up is the fantastic battery life. I'm not going out on a limb and saying it'll last 2 full days, which it will not. However, I'm almost 100% sure that whatever you do during your day will not kill the battery of the iPhone 8 Plus. There's not many phones out there that I'm able to say that about. My final pro with the iPhone 8, and do note that these are not all pros and cons, they're just the main 5 in my personal opinion, is iOS 11. I've heard about complaints regarding bugs, however, during my 2 weeks with this phone, I never experienced any of that. I love the new iOS 11 features. We've finally got a customizable control center, augmented reality, quick setup, quick type, and so much more. It's just a really great mobile operating system. I definitely have some minor gripes with it, like the fact that we can't place apps in the way we want. It's 2017, Apple. But anyway, in my honest opinion, and I'm saying this, iOS is the best overall mobile operating system right now. Alright, let's move over to the cons. Starting with the most obvious con, the so boring design. We have been getting this design from Apple for the last 4 years and it's definitely getting repetitive. The X is coming out and that's definitely an improvement, but releasing 2 phones 2 months between each other, with one being a 4-year-old design and the other one being brand new? Come on, Apple. Just release the X. My next con is about the lack of a headphone jack. I said it. I still want the jack, but that's just me. If all your headphones and accessories are wireless, that's great. Good for you. But there are still many people out there using aux-equipped hardware like headphones, connecting to their cars, etc. And now you gotta use a dongle for that, which cuts off charging. Yeah, I don't like that. Battery life on the non-Plus model is meh. And that's why I included it as a con in this video. I don't want you guys to think that you're getting amazing battery life on the normal 8 because that's the way it is on the 8 Plus. Reports and reviews have shown that it might get you through a day of use if you're a light to medium user, but if not, you're probably, and this is sad, going to have to recharge during your day. Water resistance is also appearing on the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus just like it did on the 7. However, it's still the somewhat useless IP67 rating, meaning it's more of a safety measure rather than something you could actually use underwater to take pictures. And that's going to be fine for most people, though it would be cool to see a more usable water resistance rating. My final con is the price. The iPhone 8 Plus costs $800, which is still very expensive, and if you're coming from a different system like Android, you're gonna have to buy some accessories as well, meaning the final price you pay could definitely go above $1,000. And that's for an iPhone 7 with some internal improvements. They should have just named it the 7S and everyone would be happy. Anyway, those were my 5 personal pros and cons about the iPhone 8 Plus. Let me know what you guys think about these, and if you have any of your own, please do leave those in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.